just been writing, and I've literally been writing so much over the some holidays, so you're all welcome for that. I mean, I've been working on my 5 Sus fanfic, so no, it's not like a really soppy cliche fanfiction, because, you know, they're all nice and stuff to read, but I feel like we kind of need to bring diversity into fanfictions and books in general, because there's only so many times you can resell the same kind of storyline, and there's only so many times you can change it and twist it before people are like, I'm kind of bored of it. So that's basically what I've been doing for the past 3 hours. I've been writing and listening to the 5 Sus album, Sounds Good Feels Good, which I got when I was in town. Actually, you saw like the 2 posters, I got them whilst I was in town as well. I'll show you what else I got. I got this book, hopefully you can actually see it. I got that book, so I'll just turn the camera around just so you can actually see it. Just ignore the little stylus for the camera. So I got that book, and then the second album, I got that. Which I've already seen like twice when I was over at my grandma's, and then I also got the first album of 5 Sus, but I can't be bothered to get it out to show you because I'm lazy, you know. In case you weren't aware, I hate tidying up, and I tidied up for you all to move this desk. So at the moment, the 5 Sus fanfic is nearly at 33,000 words, and it's on 78 pages, which isn't that bad, and uncomfortable. Which isn't that bad. I mean, it's probably like when I was writing the Vamps fanfiction, I've been comparing the 2. And hopefully this makes sense to you, but if it doesn't, it's fine. My brain is very weird. But it's, when you compare the Vamps fanfiction and the 5 Sus fanfiction on like the same page, when you go back and do the word count, it's about 2,000 words like behind what the Vamps fanfiction was on that certain page. So like, the Vamps fanfiction, for instance, on 78 pages would be like about nearly on 35,000 words, if that helps. If it doesn't, just ignore me, I ramble a lot. But yeah, it's also still without title, so that's fun. It's been titled Not Sure with no space for ages, because I didn't even know what to call it. And then also, funnily enough, it took me ages to actually start the stupid story as well. Like, I kept on starting it in Michael's point of view, and it just wouldn't flow, and I didn't like any of the starts that I was doing, and I was just getting so annoyed because I must have restarted it like 7 times, and then I was like, oh, wait a minute, what if I started in like Kathy's point of view, because you know, it would kind of help. I started it in her point of view, and it's just been flowing. It's brilliant. So that was fun to do. What am I looking for? I don't know what I'm looking for anymore. So I've just been doing that. Oh, I know what I was looking for. So I started the 5 Sus fanfic on the 11th of July. The document was created, I probably didn't actually start writing it properly until like the 20th of July, something like that. So I haven't even been writing it for a month, and I'm nearly at 100 pages on a Word document and nearly at 40k word count. I'm not bragging, I'm just saying, you know, I have noticed that with time, like, practice really does make perfect. Like, even if you're struggling with writing, you really do just need to sit there sometimes and just write. Like, the amount of times I've written crap for A Hermit's Life, which is the Vamps fan fiction, is ridiculous. Like, I wrote something, I was just like, no, I already knew I wasn't going to keep it in, but I just carried on writing it, then I deleted it and rewrote it like the next day. And it's really annoying when you do that, because you just want to keep writing, but you know it's going to be crap. So you have to write the crap out, get that out of the way, delete it, and then start from where you left off from the good part. And it's very annoying, but it does help, and it means that as a writer you're improving, because I didn't used to do that. I just used to write. I mean, with like the first book I ever did on Wattpad, which was originally called Never Say Never, it's now called Never. The first draft I did of it, it wasn't even 27 chapters. It wasn't even at like 25k either. It was under like 20k word count, and I remember just thinking after I finished it, this is an utter load of crap. And so I sat, and my 3 weeks off for Christmas, I spent most of that time rewriting the whole story. That was just what I did. I was just rewriting it all, thinking I need it to feel right, and I was so happy when I finally did get it right. It really, you know as a writer when you're happy with it. And I mean, we're not as happy as you can be, I think, and that can be really hard, because your worst critic ever as writers, and in life in general, is going to be yourself. You're going to be self-doubting everything you write. It's what I do sometimes. I just look at my laptop, I'm like, why am I even doing this? I mean, what's the point? No one's going to read it. Even though people do read it. It's just something we writers do. So that's always fun. I don't even know how long this is. I really hope it's not over 5 minutes at the moment. You can see the turtle. Oh yay, it's 7 minutes. Well, you got to see the turtle. You can see how professional I am, can't you? So, I'm going to end it now and say bye. And I may possibly use it, or possibly just refilm it all.